But beneath all these titles, I'd say, Leticia, I'm just a fellow human being who's trying to figure out the best way to navigate life after loss. It was like walking through the world wearing an invisible cape of grief. I mean, no one could see how heavy it was. I was literally living from the neck up. So I had to make a series of small, tender choices that will let me be seen in my grief. And the thing is, there were certain points at that time when I realized that it's okay to seek support. And that's not everybody, by the way. That is definitely not everybody, because when you are grieving, that is, well, as life really teaches us some lessons. So this is all what happens when you are grieving, when you are in survival mode, when you're clueless about what this journey is, that all of a sudden your life has changed and you find yourself in experiences that you have never heard of before, never thought of before, and yet here you are. Grief is not a problem to solve, it's a reality to tend to. But the thing is that these whys, we can go on and on about this extended list of whys. We're never going to find answers. So the first thing, and one of the hardest things, Leticia, is acceptance. I'd say my job is done here. So these were the things these thoughts, they started coming in my mind, and I was like, okay, if I have to help others, what can be the way? Everyone faces it in their lifetime. And yeah, I am talking in the perspective of losing someone dear to you. Anything and everything, I mean, even the littlest of things that you can imagine, they can give you grief. But the thing with grief is that it's not the most liked subject. People avoid it. People don't want to talk about it. People ignore it, keep the feelings bottled up. Because if I'm being honest here, Leticia, the thing is that there is so much pressure, to be okay in this world.
Grief
Okay.
is a problem, it's not a problem to solve, it's a reality to tend to.
The thing is, trying to rewrite the past in my head and asking why over and over again. But nothing changed except my exhaustion.
Acceptance isn't about being okay. It's
Yeah.
not about approving,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
And it's not about approving this message. It's about the reconciliation that
exactly.
it won't change. Acceptance is coming out of that hole, out of the darkness, and standing up in the sun and saying,
Yeah.
this is reality, whether I like it or not. And now I have control of my reality rather
Yeah.
than painting this utopia that we often paint. I have evolved into this person who is now carrying my grief, but carrying it with grace, with acceptance, almost with peace, and knowing that, there are ebbs and flows, right? Similar to grief and is healing. There isn't a destination where I've grieved or I'm healed. It's taking this journey along the ups and downs of life and being able to anchor into our self awareness, be able to challenge the stories that we tell ourselves, and trusting that every day we can reinvent ourselves. Every
Yeah.
day.
When you're grieving, you can allow yourself to be messy, to not know. So that is when healing will begin to feel more real and the process will start.
Meeting ourselves where we are, right? And a lot of times, even in the healing process, our denial is that reality. We want
Yeah.
to hold on to something, the person we were 10 years ago. We want to hold on to the person that we were before someone died or we had this loss. The reality is, these events shift us, these events change us. And when we
Yeah.
can own who we are today.
Always prioritize yourself. Wherever you are in your grieving process, wherever you are in your life, please prioritize yourself. Because if you're not doing good, it wouldn't be good for any of the others, you know. So
Mhm.
think about yourself first. Think about your own betterment, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good. Have some me time, you all.
But here's the truth: you're not broken, you're just unfinished. So if something stirred in you today, don't ignore it, don't numb it, move with it. And I want to once again invite you to join Disrupting Survival Mode, the Facebook community where healing is loud and messy and real.